bastard sermon, you motherfuckers.
Welcome to another episode of the Bastard Sermon. I'm one of your two hosts, Cody Hucker,
Luke Young,
and it's just us. No more Patrick. I don't know if you heard the last episode, but Patrick died asphyxiating on penises, on erect penises. So that's all we have to say about that. Rest in penises, Patrick.
Yep.
Rest in jizz.
Jana. Goodbye.
Yeah, no more Pat. It's just me and Luke. It's the fucking
Yeah,
fire, crotch, and diabetes show now. There's Fatty and Freckles.
That's
and
right.
I'm scared that we're going to run out of shit to talk about together.
No, we got stuff, man.
We do? What do we got?
Stuff.
Today's 420. Can we open with that?
Yeah, we can talk about that, dude.
Dude, it's fucking 420.
Have you been fucking blazing it
Dude,
up,
I've been
faggot?
fucking ripping it all day long. Oh, opening with a heavy F-bomb right in the first, what are we, 47 seconds in? He's already dropping F-bombs. We're about to lose all the sponsors.
I had to bring back
so
the
much time.
classic. I had to bring back the classic.
Yeah, no, I haven't smoked any. I haven't really smoked that much weed, to be honest. Like, weed just hasn't been a feeling to me. Yeah, super gay. I mean, I was like hate to be all fucking edgelordy, but it was like cocaine and whiskey.
It's not cocaine.
No, and then I fucking quit doing cocaine. I quit. I'm done with it. I'm for real done with it until I do it again, and then I won't be done with it.
And
but
then the next catastrophic fucking
meltdown.
Yeah.
Breakup? Is that what you're gonna say? You're gonna make fun of me? Oh, you fucking piece of shit. You can't help yourself. Once this podcast is you by yourself, you just be steady burning bridges. No one's gonna like you anymore.
Just steady burning bridges.
I thought I was the bridge burner.
Like, all right, this is me in the first 5 minutes of the new Bastard Sermon after you quit. Hey, welcome to another episode of the Bastard Sermon. This is your only host, Luke Young.
You just immediately say the N-word.
And you know, I've just been sitting around this week just thinking about how much everyone sucks.
How gay all of our sponsors are. Everyone that's been paying us money on Patreon, God, they're the lamest fucking people. Just clicking through their profiles, giving out their...
I see all the views going down.
Just doxing all of them.
Just getting mad as fuck.
Yeah, not even fucking talking about interesting content. Just like shitting on your fucking one-man show.
Oh my God.
You've got Bill Burr anger, but none of the funny.
Have you heard of this rapper?
Why does that mic sound like so much shit? Are you hearing how muffled and fucked up it sounds?
Yeah,
What's
for
wrong?
sure.
What happened?
I don't know.
Did I do something wrong?
It's got duct tape on this fucking thing, bud.
Yeah, it's because Pat has my good mic still. Here, just talk right into the front of it.
I am talking right into the front of it.
Yeah, well, you were fucking all over the side of it.
I don't
Like
know
you're
what you're
working
talking
the
about,
balls of the mic and
I don't
fucking
think I was sucking cock while
licking the
talking.
veiny fucking shaft of the mic and shit like that. I didn't know what you were doing there for a minute.
Whatever, dude.
We all saw it, dude. Well, I saw it, and
All
the
two of
listeners
us?
can imagine it in their heads, because if you just Google Luke Young and all the pictures to pop up, they'd be like, yeah, he's probably working the balls.
Actually,
Like,
I'm pretty sure if you look my name up, you find some like European soccer player.
let's find out right now. Let's find out who
I'm pretty certain that's what happens.
European soccer player.
Yeah.
Have you been smoking weed all day? I didn't fucking.
No, I've been working. I hit the ball
Whoa,
before work and afterwards, but
I didn't mean to type in Luke Youngblood.
oh, that's my rap name, cuz.
It is a soccer player. Okay.
Yeah, Luke Paul Young.
Sweet. How many fucking Google image results before they get to your ugly face?
There's probably not a single one of me on Google Images.
That's hilarious. If you search me, it's the first shit that comes up. Like, there's nobody else of any note named Cody Hucker, and I fucking am super glad for it. And I'm not worth anything either. Like, my art and shit pops up right away. My stupid face on Instagram pops up. Some fucking STC shit. And then nothing. So, yeah, cool. Super cool, Cody. Your fucking gay shitty art comes up first. It's fucking awesome. Yeah, anyways, no weed for you? Not at all? Not even after you got off work?
I hit it a few times after work, but I had to eat real quick and work out and then make a list and prepare before I came here, so I didn't get to smoke a whole
What kind of workouts are you
lot.
doing? Just tying like a center block to your penis and just like lifting it up?
It's different
over and
every
over
day.
again?
I swap between.
Sometimes the balls, sometimes the penis.
I always do abs at least, but I'll go like legs and abs, arms and shoulders and abs.
Yeah.
Arms and back.
What kind of workouts are you doing? Is it weights? You got
Yeah,
a machine?
I use weights.
Okay. All right. Sick. I don't know anything about working out.
Dumbbells and shit like that.
Just lift every once in a while and fucking do a couple push-ups and a couple sit-ups, and I
Yeah.
usually don't even do that. So,
Oh, really?
yeah. I just fuck. That's all I do.
You just fuck.
Yeah, just fuck.
That's my cardio.
That's all
I
my
fuck.
core exercise. 30 seconds of fucking.
30 seconds of fuck.
Yeah, just having sex for 30 seconds at a time.
Good Lord.
Once a
dude.
month.
No, man. It's It's easy once you do it for like a straight week. You'll notice a difference at least.
Instead of doing that, could I just fuck?
Maybe. I mean, I'm doing that too, and I don't know if that's helping.
I don't think it helps at all. I don't think... I've had some sweaty fucking, like, having sex moments, but even those, I'm just like, I feel like this is all water weight. Like, I've done nothing to help my body at all.
Yeah.
Fucking little tiny 4-inch strokes back and forth for 20 minutes. Like, what is that doing? Nothing's working out there.
It's basically one encounter of a Karen at the, like, supermarket counter, just, like, mashing the ring bell.
Yeah,
and
exactly.
As soon as she's done, that's you coming.
Yeah, and then she drinks a 55-ounce big gulp of Mountain Dew.
Nope, Diet Coke.
Diet Coke?
Yeah, Karens drink Diet Coke.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, but she would have... I was saying the 55-ounce because she considered that her workout. Like, no. I burned lots of calories today. I stood in one position, just fixed, sedentary, and typed onto my keyboard all day and gave change. That's a lot of this action. I feel like that's got to be, I don't know, tricepuloids? I don't know.
Tricepuloids.
Yeah, she has no idea. She has no idea what the muscles are called.
Amazing, dude. It sounds like some sort of alien that just has mega triceps, you know?
Tricepuloids?
Tricepuloids.
It'd be like spiky and shit like that.
It's attacking the tricepuloids, so fucking squeeze your head like a melon.
Oh, it'd be so sick if, like, everybody had if you could work out to the level of, like, anime characters. Yeah. Like, you know how when those freaks shoot up fucking canola oil into their fucking butt and they look like anime. Like, if you could get that naturally, like, you could look like Tagoro just for like, you'd have arm shoulder thing, like, for no reason, just like the shoulder pads.
Tagoro wasn't injecting oil in the first place.
Yeah, that's how you fucking get that's how your body feeds on all the souls of everybody around you is through fucking canola oil.
Canola oil.
Shoot up enough canola oil and your body will require the souls of everybody.
Canola oil to pop popcorn, by the way.
Wait, what?
At extreme temperatures, yeah, you can mix it with popcorn.
Well, no
seed.
shit. You mean if popcorn seeds get hot enough, they'll pop? No,
with
really?
Canola oil.
Whoa, no way. Really? You mean
Yeah,
if hot stuff touches popcorn kernels, it gets pops?
It needs the oil, bro.
Duh. What do you mean?
The canola oil.
Why are you
specifically.
shocked that it doesn't just happen in a microwave?
Why?
It could happen with any oil that gets hot enough. I promise.
Know, dude.
I guarantee you get olive oil hot enough, it's all smoking and shit and catching on fire.
Olive oil.
Put some popcorn seeds in there, see what happens. They'll all pop. I promise. That sounds like a horrible fucking idea, by the way. Just popcorn popping and just like 500-degree oil just popping into your fucking open. That sounds like the shittiest way to make popcorn. Just stick to the microwave.
That's how we used it when I worked at the movie theater. Was the canola oil?
How'd you do it? What's the secret?
It's the big pan thing that you dump in the seeds and the seasoning. You push a button. This fucking tube shits out this canola oil into the thing. It just spins it up.
Nice.
But nothing's worse than when a 16-year-old forgets to turn on the spinner and it just burns. It's just burning popcorn seeds.
Oh, that's the fucking worst smell, and you can't get it out. Yeah. You guys don't have hood vents back there.
Yeah, no. Yeah, no, it's just a full open air area.
Tell us movie theater stories. I forgot to tell my girlfriend what's happening, and that's probably crucial because we're hanging out later. So you hold this bitch down. Maybe. I don't know. I don't know if she's coming or not, but we've got plans later tonight. So hold it down. I'm going to text her back.
All right, you do your thing, bro. Holy shit. So, enough about canola oil. I got some lists here, and I'm going to dig into it. This is Luke Young, nerd shit.
We know, Luke. Fucking tell him about something besides your stupid name.
I'm excited to see, before we get to the nerd shit, I'm excited to see what happens to Derek Chauvin, like, right away. He just, for the people listening, you guys have already known for a long while now, but as we record it, it was just announced like an hour ago. Derek Chauvin's case readings, obviously guilty, 1,000,000% guilty. And me and Cody were just talking about like what was going to happen with this guy as soon as he gets into prison. Like, obviously, he's not going to get put in a gen pop. He'll get his fucking head cut off with a toothbrush, like a toothbrush knife.
Dude, they're going to use a spork to saw this man's fucking head off.
Yeah, this dude's dead in a minute, you know what I mean?
They're not putting him in a gym pop. There's no fucking way.
No way. So, like...
Protective custody immediately.
Protective custody for sure. Guarded for sure.
Are they giving him a life sentence? What did he get convicted of? Second-degree murder? Hold on, I'll look this shit up.
Let's fucking look that shit up, dude.
Derek Chauvin
you're looking
conviction?
it up right now?
Yeah, I'll look it up right now.
I appreciate it, BBG.
Chauvin conviction. And
He
you
was
were
convicted
actually
of all
you were actually
charges.
hoping that he'd be innocent, right? That's what
Not
you
even
were.
a little bit.
Luke was telling me off the mics that he was like, "Oh man, I really hope Derek gets off." And while the thing was, he like broke into tears, crying that his favorite cop, Derek Chauvin, was
My favorite cop.
his favorite of all the cops. I mean, he likes them
Of
all.
all
It's
the
like picking
cops.
his favorite children. It's like picking one of his favorite kids. It's like he likes all of his
What do
kids,
you
but
mean?
his favorite one,
How
the one
many
that,
kids do I have?
yeah, dude. You know, Luke jerked off to the George Floyd video so many times.
Oh my
It's
god!
crazy.
Don't say that, dude.
Are we gonna get in trouble for
Don't
this?
even
I'm
say
not, because
that.
I don't like that. Fuck the police, but
Jesus
Luke,
Christ.
Luke is a big supporter of the police, and his views don't represent the new bastard sermon. It's just
Good
Luke by
Lord.
himself. Luke the big Nazi young.
No, nope. I'm not taking on his titles.
Luke
he
the big-
leaves
Luke-
with all of them.
Luke the big buttery Nazi young.
He can have them. The big buttery,
The
the
big
Nazi
buttery-
Patrick on his exit took the nicknames with him.
I heard that he actually quit. He sent me a message and said that he was starting a Nazi podcast, and that's why he quit the bastard sermon.
I fucking knew it. It's something right up his alley.
Yeah, he was gonna go start the SS podcast. I'm kidding, Pat. Pat's not out there starting a Nazi podcast, I
But
hope.
he is.
He's not gonna. He's gonna keep listening, so he's definitely not gonna appreciate this. I'm sorry, Pat. I can't help it.
Dude, he never listened to the episodes before. He's not gonna listen
He's
to the
listening.
new ones.
He listened to the new one.
Oh, did he really?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Why don't you talk to Pat? He's still your friend, right?
He doesn't talk to me.
Talk to him.
I'm not initiating.
Oh God, you guys, fucking whatever.
All right.
Do your own thing. Derek Chauvin, go ahead, Luke. Go ahead, take it off.
Minneapolis, Derek Chauvin was found guilty of murder.
Chauvin. Stop saying Chauvin. It's Chauvin.
Whatever,
That's what
bro.
the U is,
Derek
dummy.
Chauvin was
Who else
found-
says Derek Chauvin? It's all over. Everyone says Chauvin. You were the only one I've ever.
Derek Chauvin was found guilty of murder in the death of George Floyd, a black man whose death last May in police custody was captured on video that went viral and set off a summer of unrest over law enforcement's treatment of people of color. Mr. Chauvin was sat impassively as Judge Peter Cahill read out the jury's verdict that he was guilty of second-degree murder, third-degree murder, and manslaughter. Wearing a mask, the former Minneapolis police officer was handcuffed and taken out of the courtroom after the judge revoked his bail, thank God, and remanded him to the Hennepin County Sheriff's Office. Fuck yeah, dude. The jury deliberated for over 10 hours before delivering a rare conviction of a police officer on murder charges. The decision came in a city on edge from the recent killing of another black man, Dante Wright, by a police officer in the suburb of Brooklyn Center.
Hold on just a minute. Say that word again. The SUBUR
Suburb?
suburb. Yeah, that is how that's not suburb. You didn't want to say suburb again?
Suburb?
Suburb. Okay, I'm sorry. Keep going.
I don't understand
So-
what I'm
so
mispronouncing.
goofy how you said
I hear
it.
it the same way. Either way, I don't.
Okay,
anyways.
fair enough.
A large police and National Guard presence around government buildings and alongside commercial corridors across the Twin Cities has been in place for days. Over 14 days of testimony from dozens of witnesses, prosecutors built their case largely around a cell phone video that emerged a day after the May 25th, 2020 killing. It depicted Mr. Floyd handcuffed and face down in the street as Mr. Chauvin, who is white. I love how they had to add that in there. Who is white, indeed, it was confirmed. Knelt on his neck and back for more than 9 minutes.
Mr. Floyd, who is black, who was also
who
46.
was confirmed black after
Confirmed
the
black.
autopsy. Confirmed black.
It took a whole ops day to open his chest up.
Fuck! After looking inside, we have now found out he
Oh,
is
man.
black.
It's taking everything in me to not say horrific shit right now.
Please don't.
What did they find inside of him, Luke? What were the contents of his body that determined he was black?
I have no idea, man.
Yeah, me neither. I'm
You're
lost.
the worst.
Lost for
You're
things
the
that they
worst.
could have found. I can tell you things they wouldn't have found.
Shut up. Shut up. Don't cross that line.
It's
Oh
for
my
the funny.
God.
I can't help it. It's for the funny. Did they find any extra? All right. I'm just gonna. All right. I won't do it.
Thank God.
I won't do it. I see a big no look on Luke's face,
No.
telling me no. Don't do this to us.
God, don't. Mr. Floyd, who was 46, pleaded for his life, called out to his mother, and eventually passed out. Police were responding to a report that Mr. Floyd had used an allegedly counterfeit $20 bill to purchase a pack of cigarettes. God damn hiccups.
Do you have the hiccups?
I'm mad as fuck about
I'll
it,
pause
dude.
the
I want
podcast
to kill
because I hate
myself.
the hiccups. Do you want me to pause it?
No, I'll just fucking write it out and get angry.
I hate the pickups, dude. If you're gonna scream though, my grandpa's gonna get upset. So don't scream at the top of your lungs.
I'll try to not scream, dude.
We gotta fucking record somewhere else. Grandpa's basement's not ideal.
Screaming?
That's all right.
So Mr. Chauvin faces up to 40 years in prison for second-degree unintentional murder. Fuck, what do you mean unintentional murder?
Stepped on a man's neck that said I can't breathe. Fucking.
That was straight up
for 9 minutes.
Yeah.
I was like, what's unintentional about this?
Good Lord. 25 years for thank God. 40 years for the unintentional murder. Thank God.
But it'll probably be served consecutively. Was it?
I don't know.
Or concurrently? Is it concurrently or consecutively? Consecutive would be at one after another. Concurrently would be on top of another. So he would serve the longest sentence. The longest sentence is the first one that he would be up for parole for. So it'd be 40 years. 25 for third and 10 years for manslaughter because Chauvin is 45, has no prior felonies. State sentencing guidelines recommend for a range of around 11 to 15 years in prison for murder offenses and around 4 for the manslaughter charge, but prosecutors said they would seek a harsher sentence. Yeah, because they burned down all of fucking Minneapolis. Of course they're going to seek for the hardest sentence possible. Good. And fuck the police. How many times have fucking the police gotten off for all this shit? Like, I'm happy it finally happened.
Bobby Bronson on Facebook said before I came in here to record, I hope all police that disagree with the sentencing quit their jobs. I'm fucking with you, bro.
Yeah, I mean, try harder at your job. If your job entails you could potentially kill somebody, you got to be super good at your fucking job. And half the time they aren't, and they just get protected by their shit-ass system of fucking no checks and balances, and they're just allowed to act with impunity because that's just always the way that it's been. And now they've got to fucking, like, people are like, fuck you, we'll burn a whole city down about it. Which I don't know if that's the right or wrong thing to do, but man, if it ain't getting some shit done. I'll tell you what, it got some shit done. They changed some fucking minds out there. They actually made this. They got a cop fucking convicted of murder for once, for the first time in fucking forever. So bravo to these motherfuckers. Burn another Target down.
Burn them all down.
Yeah, dude. Specifically Targets. I'm so sick of going to fucking Target. Target sucks. Everything's $1 more there.
Go to fucking Myers, dude.
Myers is sick, but there's not one close to me. Don't burn the Myers down. If you're gonna burn shit down, Target.
Yeah, don't burn Myers down. Burn Target.
Walmart.
Down. So I'm sick of all the Targets too now.
I hear you.
You say it.
I hear you.
But dude, I was watching 60 Days In. I fucking love that show, dude.
The one where those fucking dummies decide on purpose to go to jail for 60 days because they put me on a TV. Like, oh, so you're gonna go to real jail, like with real criminals. And to get to be on TV, you know you're really losing your freedom in this situation just to be a snitch on national television. In case you ever do go to jail, you're going to be butt-fucked into all of oblivion for doing this stupid fucking show. The whole purpose of the show is so you can snitch on where the drugs are coming from. That's the whole purpose.
The thing is that there's like some motherfuckers who just don't have it in them, that they don't even stick to the job. They're just like, I'm just going to lay low and keep my head down. Like, you volunteered to hang out in jail for 60 days and you're not even going to do the job. Like, at least get threatened to get shit before you bow out, you bitch.
Did you see the one with the cocky fucking school teacher that was like, man, I'm going to fucking kill it. Jail ain't nothing. It's fucking easy. Like, he's just in there cocky as shit, and they're telling him in that little fucking, you know, they put them all in a classroom before the shit starts, and they break them all down. They're like, you look like a pussy. You're going to have to defend yourself. They're just, like, brutally honest with them because they're about to go to real prison. Like, don't fuck around in here. Don't be calling people bitches, because if you do that and you fuck around, these people are gonna we'll get you out of there, but they're gonna stomp on your head a couple times before we get you out of there. It's gonna be intense, and no one can know that this is a setup, otherwise the whole thing's fucking blown. So like, we're not gonna pull you out of here right away because you said some safety word. Like, if you're in, you're in. And this dude's like just smiling, acting like an asshole the entire time. This asshole, they throw him in. He's so lucky that he's in a fucking, like, mostly white Indiana jail. Like, not saying that that's a lot easier, but it's got to be a little bit easier. This man walks in. He was like, hey, you guys got TV in here. Anybody, you got the NFL sports package?
Oh, yeah, I know exactly what like, you're talking about.
What the fuck is this guy talking about? Yeah. And they all start, like, immediately, they just smell snitch all over him and, like, pussy. And then they just, like, start, like, hey, so what'd you do? And they're just, like, surrounding him, fucking asking him what he did, asking him, like, he starts fucking it. They give him a cover story, and he just immediately starts fucking it all up, making up his own fucking cool story that he's going to tell these people.
Yeah, I murder like 8 people.
None of it makes any fucking sense. And then he starts getting nervous because these people are talking to him like he's a fucking...
trying to figure out his case and stuff.
Yeah, so he, like, goes up, and he was like, man, fuck these cameras. And they're like, hey, man, don't play with those cameras. They'll come get you. Like, for real. Don't. And he goes up there and, like, whips he moves the camera up, and then they have to go throw him in solid. They're like, what the fuck did you do?
And he loved it.
He loved it because he couldn't get fucked with. He was like, it was fucking easy. And then they were like, they got him out of solitary after 30 days. He was like, jail's nothing. And they're like, hey man, that's not what you're here to do. Like, we didn't fucking see if you could do solitary confinement by yourself for 30 days. We want to see if you could fucking do this jail time, figure out where the drugs are coming from in jail. And you did the exact opposite of all that. You fucked up your cover story immediately. You came in there cocky as shit, making fucking jokes to these dudes that are doing hard fucking time. Like, you are an asshole. Yeah. And then he's like fucking hands on his hips and all the back, like, interviews just bragging about how fucking, like,
you guys gotta watch the show. It's incredible.
But yeah, I've seen a bunch of it.
I watched one. I watched a few. But there's one bitch who is a cop, and she's getting like chewed out by the whole cell, the whole female cell. She's like all on her own. There's one other two other program participants in the cell with her, or like in the block, and they're not fucking helping her at all either. But none of them know
each other.
None of them know that one of the other is like in the program as well.
They started on newer seasons telling them that they're all in together.
Right. And so she's all by herself, and she's doing like the one-on-one interviews with the cameras, and she's all like worked up and like about to cry. And she's like, out there, if someone talked to me like that, I would have hauled her ass in. I'm like, you're just fucking just talking. Like, she again and again talks about how if she was talked to like that, she would have just beat the fuck out of them, like out on the street.
Like, so that's your solution to people talking bad to you. You get to beat the fuck out of them because they have because you have authority over. That's what you're supposed to do with your badge and your gun. This is why people hate the fucking police, because that's who they are. They're like, oh yeah, you want to talk shit? Like, you ain't fucking filming it, so they just fucking nightstick the shit out of you and act like you fucking pulled a gun on them. Like, fuck that bitch. And,
yeah, dude.
Fuck the police.
But one of my favorite one though, I don't remember the dude's name, but he's like on all of the clips for it. I'm watching his season now. He's this older like Latino man, and he starts running shit in the block. He starts like smacking prisoners around. He's like running commissary blocks and stuff like that. Like, he knows where the drugs are. He's fully invested and committed. The whole block is like backing him. He was a fucking treat to watch.
That shit is fascinating.
Because he was getting so invested. Like I'm telling you, he was smacking the inmates around. Like, don't fucking deal with me, bro. Like, I'll destroy you. Like, hold on, bro. Like, you're here to find out where the drugs are.
Is it that young black kid, the super muscular one that used to play football for like Miami or some shit like that?
I don't know.
You don't even know what he looks like. You don't know what he looks like. Yeah, his daughter was in it. That was interesting. You don't know at all what this kid looks like. You can't tell me if he's Latino, black, white, Asian, if he's tall.
Who are you talking about?
The dude that runs everything.
Oh, no, he was an older Latino man.
Okay, that's what I was asking you.
Yeah, he didn't play.
What did he look like?
He played football. He had glasses and shit on. He had short hair.
I haven't seen that one then.
Yeah, he had like caramel skin.
All right, I saw the one where the white dude gets thrown in there and then immediately just like fucking gets in there and does all the things correctly. Yeah. Like, sees somebody cleaning off a table, he's like, "Hey man, where are the rags at? I'll help you clean this table off." Just being quiet.
Yeah,
like
the dude with the glasses, short hair. Yeah,
military
Zach,
cut.
I know
like,
you're talking
that
about.
Dude was just like immediately ingrained in it. He even called somebody a bitch one time. They're working out and he's like, "Yeah, that's what's up." And he was like, "Oh man, you're a bitch. You could do one more." And the dude stands up and looks at him. He's like, "Hey man, I'm really sorry about that. It's just how we used to play around." And he was like, "Well, damn man, like, I don't appreciate that shit." And he was like, "Nah, I mean, that's just how my friends used to play around." And he was like, "I don't have any friends to play around like that, but I respect you, Zach." And they like fucking bro hug. I was like, how did he just get away with it? Like, he's just fucking in there like the coolest fucking dude. And then they throw him in a different cell block in the middle of it. And then he fucking goes in there and immediately he's cool with everybody.
Oh, dude, that guy.
That dude was made to go to jail.
I was watching him. He in the middle of his whole thing, they send him to court, and he's like, "Hold on, like,
oh yeah, he gets his shit
fucked up.
What
the fuck? Like, I'm not supposed to go to court. Like, all this
he's about
is
to get
made
a
up.
real charge type shit. Like, hold on a minute,
fucking lie to the judge and just get a quick charge. Like, this isn't me.
I can't lie because I'm going back to jail with these fucking guys. I'm gonna tell them I'm snitching. Like, this is a lose-lose situation, my friend." That was crazy. Yeah, when they fucking one of them gets transferred to a different facility and they got to go get him or something like that. It's wild. Like, how I figured that they would iron out all the kinks in that system. They were also trying to catch corrupt CEOs though. That's why they can't. Like,
they caught a few, but what was fucking me up was whenever the females would catch a fucked up female CEO who would like lock a bitch in her cell and then pepper spray her and like not give her shit.
Damn.
You know, like, that was real. You know what I'm saying? But like that specific guard, that CEO, she was cut. And she came back like a season later. Like, I don't know if they hired her again. Like, let's get some drama stirred up. You know, like, let's bring her back.
They start doing this thing the way that they do Rock of Love.
Right. You know what I mean?
Oh my
They're
God.
just like they got the cameraman has got like a little shiv in his hand. And he's like, just throw it out there. He just
just throws it in the middle of them. They all scurry like cockroaches for the shit. The cameraman's literally whistling like a cartoon character. In the background, acting like nothing had happened, just kicking fucking. It was crazy.
It's so good, dude.
Turns the camera on right in the middle of somebody stabbing somebody to death with the shiv that he threw in there for him.
So fucking Derek Chauvin, man, he's gonna spend forever in jail, hopefully, and die.
Yeah, fuck that guy. I mean, killed a man, you stood on his neck, fucking acted like you were Big Balls McGee, and now fucking you gotta pay for it, bitch. Like everybody else that kills people does. Fucking police are always exempt. Not anymore, motherfuckers.
Yeah, get rid of that police.
I feel like if they hadn't burned the city down, this dude would have got off scot-free.
You know, they should still burn it down anyway.
That'll show them, yeah. Nah, no matter what you give us, we'll fuck this shit up. You just immediately set your whole cause back, like fucking... They'll go back to the 60s. They'll go back to pre-Martin Luther King, hosing black people down in the streets on horses, cracking skulls open.
Send the progress back with the one city burning.
Send it back fucking 70 years.
Oh, God.
It would be hilarious. They still
catastrophic.
burned it down, though.
Just out of excitement, like a fucking
it's a
football
celebratory
team
burning
winning
this
like
time.
a fucking Super Bowl. They just burn it down out of excitement, too. Like, yeah.
It's like what Philly does every time the Eagles win a Super Bowl.
Yeah, just destroy
Kill
the
their
town.
own city. Like, what are you doing? Your team won. Like, I know, it's fucking awesome.
5 dead in the wake of the Eagles winning latest Super Bowl.
Exactly every fucking time the Eagles get a victory. Fucking, there's dudes on top of telephone poles and cop cars being flipped off the Philadelphia Bridge.
Oh, my God.
Fucking animals, dude.
Savages.
Ben Franklin Bridge. What the fuck am I talking about? Jesus Christ. I've had this fucking shit-ass cold for like 3 weeks, and it just won't go away. It's not a cold. It's the remnants of a cold. It's like all my sinuses and fucking... Like, my boss thought he had COVID and got checked. Didn't have COVID, so don't worry about that. I have the exact same thing that he had. Won't go away for me. Won't go away for my boss at work. Won't go away for my son and my daughter. We just are perpetually stuffed up, and like... Every morning I wake up like, oh God,
fuck.
Oh jeez, like thinking that I'm dying of lung cancer. But everyone, I hear my son in the other room coughing, Ari's in the other room.
Get an air purifier or something.
I don't know. Everyone's got it. Everyone's fucking got it at fucking work. All the remnants of this fucking cold, and it's driving me absolutely fucking insane, man. I'm tired of it. I'm so sick of it. Have you gotten your shot? You gotten that COVID shot?
No, I just had Sapor, and she just sent me the link for Kroger's to make an appointment, so I'm going to be doing that.
I got to make an appointment, stop being lazy. I'm just out of pure laziness, haven't gotten the shot. Like, I just don't get, like, it sounds so dumb, but I just don't give a shit, because I'm just like, I don't know, I already had it. I know that doesn't make me immune to it, but I'm just like... I don't get flu shots, like, not because I'm worried about the microchip, not because I'm fucking all red pilled up. It's just literally, fuck it, I don't know. Maybe I'll just get COVID again. I have to take 3 days off work. Or it'll kill me, and then that'll, like, hell yeah, and then I won't disappoint anybody with my death. It's like a win-win. Get the shot. What? There's one less thing out there that can kill me then. And fucking... And then you'll be sad, but you won't be mad at me for dying of COVID until you find out that I went out of my way to not get a shot. Yeah, it's like a more polite suicide.
I'm going to get it just to be able to see motherfuckers that are still sticklers about it. And,
sticklers about it? What do you mean?
Like, sticklers, I'm
what if they all
joking
get the
about
shot?
real people, like people legit worried about it, you know?
Yeah, but what if they all get the shot, then what difference does it make?
Oh, like, I'm sure there's still going to be people weird like that.
Like, oh, everybody has to have the shot to hang out?
Right.
Why? If you got the shot, who cares? That's my theory. I was just like, but if everybody gets it, then it goes away, and then I don't gotta fucking go waste.
If everyone gets it, I don't have to get it.
It'll take no more than 30 minutes out of my day, and I'm just like, it's 30 minutes that I'd rather be watching TV.
I get 2 hours of PTO if I go and do it for work.
Oh, fuck, dude. I gotta figure out how to schedule it during work. Oh, I'm saying it on a podcast that people from work listen to.
Whoopsie.
Oh, fuck. What
you
else?
guys didn't hear that, Craig.
Yeah. Sorry, Nate. Well, he doesn't listen, but I'm sure somebody else does.
You know, I was thinking about that name recently, Craig. What kind of fucking name is that?
The name of the dude from South Park.
I don't like it. I also don't like the way it's spelled.
What about Craig Ferguson? You don't like Craig Ferguson?
No, like just thinking about the name
Scottish
Craig
accent,
and
dude?
breaking it down. Yeah, I don't like imagine you holding your baby son and you're like, this is Craig.
What's up, Craig?
Like
What up, baby Craig?
CRAIG Craig.
Just be like, yep, stamp of approval. I'm gonna rubber stamp that on the birth
this
certificate.
is Craig.
Good to go.
How the fuck do you look at a baby and think that's Craig? Little baby Craig.
What are some other fucking like weird names for babies when they're first born? Like
Hank.
grown ass man, Hank, just baby Hank.
Yeah.
Yeah, but what about you call him GH?
You call him
Good
GH?
Hank. That's good Hank.
Good Hank.
Yeah.
Can you add good in front of people's names and just make that a nickname?
Cotton Hill did it.
Yeah,
Cotton
I'm
Hill
GL, bro.
What's up, GH?
Yeah, good Luke.
I'm sure there's some shitty Lukes out there.
Oh, dude, I had an older man at work today call me Cool Hand Luke, and it felt amazing because not many people know that movie.
Everyone knows that movie. What are you talking about?
Not many people know that fucking movie, dude.
What we got
you
here,
may know it, but
failure
many
to communicate.
people
Everyone
don't-
knows that line.
I don't know, man.
Everyone fucking knows that line.
I don't think so. I think they may know the line, but I don't know if they know the movie.
Only 3 eggs stand between you and everlasting glory, Luke. 3 tiny little eggs. Fish eggs, Luke. Fish eggs, practically. No, he says, they're bird eggs, Luke. Tiny little bird eggs. Fish eggs, practically, Luke. Come on now, 3 eggs between you and everlasting glories. This man eats 70 boiled eggs. I was like, I can eat 2 boiled eggs before I think my stomach's going to explode. This man's eating 70 boiled eggs. It makes no it's preposterous. Me and my stepdad talked about it. He was like, you know that scene in Cool Hand Luke? I was like, where he eats fucking like 1,000,000 eggs? He was like, how many deviled eggs can you he was like, how many boiled eggs can you realistically eat? No salt, just whole boiled egg. I was like, 3 before I died. And he was like, for sure, yeah. There's no fucking way. He's in there choking down boiled eggs. That's the most unrealistic scene in all fucking movies.
That's just old school snacks, man. Before they had fucking little Debbie's, they're just eating hard boiled eggs.
Back in 19 depression.
Yeah, you got pickled deviled eggs? Oh fuck, man. Just turn up.
Taking it off here, boss. Take it off there, drag line. Yeah, everybody knows that movie. I fucking love that movie. Who doesn't love that fucking movie? That movie came out what 19 fucking
a long
19
time
racism.
Ago.
It came out all the way back in 19 racism, and I still 70 years later, Paul Newman dead as fuck for like a decade, more than a decade. He died in like the early 2000s. Fucking still a great movie. I watch that movie all the time. You know what else is great? A good Paul Newman movie. There's 2 of them. One that came out way back in the day, The Hustler. It's got Jackie Gleason, pow, right in a kisser from The Honeymooners. Him and Paul Newman are in it. And it's from like it's black and white. It's a pool movie. It's about their fucking pool sharks in this fucking like shady ass pool hall. And Paul Newman's a fucking pool hustler, and so's Jackie Gleason. And they get into a back and forth where one wins a game, the other one loses, the other one wins, the other one loses, like back and forth for like they're playing pool they stay up for like 2 days straight. Right in the beginning, they're drinking fucking just rye bourbon, sending dudes to the store, just fucking hammering whiskey, just like old smoky. Everybody's watching, fucking all around the bar, like just this super gritty ass environment from I want to say it's like the late 50s, very early 60s, one or the other. And it's just
walking into the room, you feel like you got rocks under your
there's
eyes.
an implied rape scene in this movie where Paul Newman gets raped, where he loses some gambling and they break his arm, and they heavily imply that they're dragging him in the other room. You just hear him like, oh no, and I'm like, is this from the late 50s? Is a man getting raped in the middle of a movie? Some shit that you figure that they would not allow in a fucking movie in the 50s. That movie's gritty and fucking great. It's pretty good. You could watch it a couple times. It's a good movie, but like it doesn't hold up as well as the sequel. Martin Scorsese directed the sequel called Color of Money, and it's Paul Newman plays the same character. It's the sequel, right? So he reprises his role. Jackie Gleason in the movie was sweating pure pepperoni grease and fucking actual. They must have been drinking actual rye whiskey on the set. He's just covered in pepperoni grease. So he dies 3 days after the movie's made or something like that. He's already dead when they're filming the movie. They're propping him up with a marionette's wire and he's fucking dancing his big fat body around. So for sure he's not in the sequel because he's dead by the time this thing comes out in the 80s. But it's got a young Tom Cruise in it. And he plays the protege, like fucking Paul Newman's protege. And that movie is a fucking banger, my dude. You got to watch those. Okay. You got to check those out. Those are fucking solid. Like the old one's a solid one. And the follow-up being a fucking Scorsese movie is even better. I think I own the fucking... Do I have The Color of Money up there? It'd be up at the top left. Is that... I might have fucked that up. Maybe that's not a... that might not be a Martin Scorsese movie. Hold on. Now I got to look it up or I'm going to sound stupid. Color of Money... The Color of Money. Yeah, Scorsese. Yeah, this one's a fucking banger, my dude. And I'm pretty sure it's the novel of the same name, Paul Newman and Tom Cruise. Yeah, The Hustler. Came out in 1959, dude. This thing is fucking great. Oh, what? The novel? No one wants to see the novel. Yeah, when did fucking Jackie Gleason die? I gotta figure out. This man must have died fucking 8 days. Oh no, he died right around the same time that the fucking The Color of Money was coming out. Why wasn't he in it?
In 87.
He died in 87. The movie came out in 86. Okay, he lived a lot longer than I thought. Well, whatever. Yeah, check these fucking movies out, dude. They're fucking super worth your time if you've never seen them, and if you're obsessed with pool like I am.
Obsessed with pool. I can't say I've been obsessed with pool.
Never?
No. I've played pool for sure, but I've never been.
I don't want to be all Joe Rogan about this, but I fucking love pool, dude.
Oh, do you, dude?
I can't help it. Me and the boys go, after work, we'll go to the patch and fucking, no more cocaine buying for me at the patch. Just good, wholesome blackout drinking while playing pool. And there's a good balance. You can't play pool sober. It's impossible. You can't do it. I'm sure you could do it if you're a fucking nerd, but I'm not a nerd, so I gotta have, you know, a couple whiskeys, couple sudsy pops for me, and then a couple whiskeys, and then fucking you start feeling smooth, like you can play, but then you start having too many celebratory shots, and your game sucks dick in front of the whole bar that's watching you play, and you feel like an asshole. So it's like a fine balance of drinking water and shooting shots of whiskey and fucking lining up the angles. I've been getting a lot better. I'm still still terrible compared to a lot of dudes up there, but holding my own with people that I see crushing people at the bar is a good fucking feeling.
You getting money?
No, I don't play for money. Nope. I watch too many fucking people get it. There's just a fight that just happened a couple weeks ago where somebody pulled another guy out that bar and just kicked his teeth out of his fucking head. It's a dude that I know. I knew both of them.
Did he owe money?
Well, they were fighting over $20. Over $20 in a fucking pool game. Fucking dude pulls him outside and just kicks the shit out of him and knocks his fucking teeth out of his head. Like, just leaves him laying there outside of the thing. The cops break it up. Don't do anything. Nobody gets arrested. Thank fucking God. It's two grown men having a fist fight outside of a bar drunk. The police don't need to arrest anybody. That'd be horseshit, but... fucking yeah, so they both got banned for 6 months, and then so
they played for $20. The other guy wouldn't or couldn't give it.
I don't know all the circumstance. I talked to one dude that beat the fuck out of the other dude, and he was
gonna
just
be like, you gotta
he said he was on some dumb
find
shit.
some other hobbies, bro. If you're just kicking teeth in for $20,
I don't know that he kicked his teeth in, but he left him bloody. He fucked him
damn,
up.
Sir.
Yeah, I don't know.
I bet it feels good to fuck someone up like that just off a whim.
I don't know. I never felt good about fucking people up. I always felt real bad later. I was like, oh no, what did I do? Oh Christ. I think I saw his brain. I'm going to jail.
Oh God. Oh God. You gotta run.
Yeah, I did a couple bad things back in the day, back in the dizzy, that I'm just like, well, hope he lived.
Fucking speaking of acting and shit, I'd seen that Christian Bale is going to be playing Gore the God Butcher.
Gore the God Butcher. What is that?
He's a villain in Thor. He's going to be in the new Thor movie.
I might watch the new Thor movie just for Christian Bale. I don't think that man's put out a movie that I've seen that I didn't like.
I know he's going to bring in some like weird method acting that's going to bring it to a whole new level.
Yeah.
He's going to like fucking, I starved myself for 13 days and ate nothing but fish and shrimp.
I had sex with men every day for 8 weeks for this, every day, 4 times a day sex with men for this, because I actually was reading a book. You know he's Australian, but I can't do an Australian accent. I was reading old Norse literature, and they would actually have sex with babies on the regular, and there wasn't any babies that would allow me to fuck.
So I'd have sex with small frogs.
I moved to a houseboat in the middle of international waters, in the middle of uncharted international waters, and had my own baby that I grew from skin cells from my penis. And yeah, so I've been fucking that baby, and then I just threw him in the river.
Fucking my clone baby.
I've just been fucking my clone baby
my
while starving myself.
Clone baby.
Yeah, I was just eating lightning, just like the Greek gods used to eat.
Just
like the Norse god. Yes.
Christian Bale, man. I hope he gets wacky with it for sure.
Yeah, dude, don't fuck any babies though. I'm just kidding about that. Even if they did fuck babies, don't fuck babies, Christian Bale, or anybody else out there listening.
What movie?
I don't know if you're fucking babies, then I'm gonna change. I'm gonna sway your fucking mind on baby fucking. But if I could do one good thing in the world,
you're not swaying anyone's mind on baby.
That wants to fuck baby. Anybody who wants to fuck babies is gonna fuck babies.
If
right?
if your penis or vagina twitched at all from him talking about fucking babies,
kill yourself.
Or if you have a desire, kill yourself.
Kill yourself right now. Shut the
if
podcast.
you're driving, take that steering wheel and jerk it left as hard as you can.
Sure, but leave the podcast on. Don't pause it first, because that's better
don't.
for our stats somehow to show that we've that somebody completed the episode. Like,
plus, like right now, you're probably dying into your last breaths, and you can hear us laughing at you. Ha 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 ha! You're dead.
ha 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 ha
Idiot.
ha 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 ha. I don't care. Turn off the podcast. It's free. Fuck you.
Yeah.
Fuck you guys listening that don't like us.
Until Patreon.
Somebody's complaining right now that we're not funny enough, and fuck you. Don't listen. I don't want you to listen.
The person complaining we're not funny enough isn't funny.
Unless you're planning on
life.
paying us for the Patreon, in which case I really need you. We hold on. I've changed my entire script around.
I flipped it.
I've come to my senses. I've come to my. I need you. Come on. I need you, and I need your money specifically so that I can buy alcohol and drive my car and afford a lawyer for my DUI. I don't have a DUI.
Oh, thank fuck.
No DUIs.
Everybody listening, when he said that, I looked over like, is this a real subject you haven't brought up to me yet? Like, what's going on?
How I opened the podcast was, here's the story of my DUI. First of many.
God damn it, man.
Yeah, no DUI. Isn't that impressive?
It is. That you don't have one by now?
How sad is that people are like shocked when I don't have a DUI?
I mean, I don't think I'm genuinely shocked.
I'm one of the harder drinkers at work. It's a fucking. I mean, any restaurant that you work at, everybody drinks hard. So probably top 3,
out of 10,
top 4.
Out of 10 times you're drinking, how many of those times are you driving home buzzed?
0. That's illegal. Luke, I would never do that. Never do that. It's a lot. It's more than I'd like to admit.
Okay then, yeah.
It's more than I'd like to admit.
It might be coming like a freight train.
Yeah. Yeah, it might be.
You might want to find some wood to start knocking on, cuz.
Nah, it's cool.
Nah, it's cool.
Nah, it's fine. I don't want to. I never knocked on no wood before, and I'm afraid it would jinx it.
Oh,
you know how many times I've been buzzed while the cops are just following me for forever? Like, I'm just like, yep, I'm fucking. Tonight's the night. I'm closing one eye, like driving. I'm making this up. I'm joking, people. I don't drive like this. This is illegal. I would never do that. I would never endanger anybody's life like this.
Dude,
it's a joke.
I scared the fuck out of Liz one time.
It's a joke.
We were driving, and I closed my right eye, saying like, "All right, I'm gonna go to sleep. You drive now." And I like dropped my hands off the steering wheel, and I closed my right eye.
You piece of shit.
And she started to panic, dude. But dude, I felt so good about it.
When your chick starts panicking, yeah. That's the best feeling.
I felt so good about it.
Get that warm feeling in your gut, like, yes, I'm doing.
I got her so bad, but that was a fucking like uncle prank that my uncle got me with when I was a kid. I was like, motherfucker, dude.
Oh, dude, there was I don't know if it's probably fake, but there's a dude that notices that there's a semi-truck being towed backwards on the highway. So, like, he's probably, like, 6 car lengths back. He's like, baby, wake up. And he was like, we're about to die. And there's the fucking, they're both driving forward, but the semi's turned around. So it looks like, she's like, ah! Like, the most blood-curdling scream. She's like, oh my God! Like, just fucking freaking all the way the fuck out. And he was like, I got you, bitch. Like, She was like, you fucking piece of shit. And it just cuts off. I was like, that's a fucking good one right there.
That's the best way to wake up.
Dude, he really got her.
Oh, fuck. Man.
Oh, fuck. He didn't, man. She didn't let that go for 2 days straight, I promise.
Yes.
He heard shit about that for the rest of the day and then some.
I've been thinking about doing the big-titted animal thing from your mom's house.
I heard about this at work. I haven't been watching your mom's house, but there's some fans of the show that I work with that told me about it, where they try to ask for stuff like by calling somebody a big. What's the tell me the premise?
So Christina P. brags or hates that Tom doesn't have any like regular like pet names for like babe, honey, and shit like that. Instead, he calls her like, "Hey, big tits. Hey, fucking, hey, you big titted animal, get over here. Fucking mommy milkers." Fucking bring those cans over here, you know what I'm saying? Like, he says like real demeaning shit to his wife, but to him, saying it to her, it's hilarious and affectionate. Like he's not meaning it to be insulting. So the trend now is for fans to film their significant other and call them a big-titted animal and film their reactions, and they're fucking gold every goddamn time. Every time.
Should we? I feel like this is their bit. I want to look it up and watch some of them. You know what? Fuck, I don't care if it's their bit.
Dude, I'm definitely gonna do it.
We'll steal this for the.
I know Liz doesn't listen. She'll listen to bits of it that I listen to when she's around.
We're literally just doing another podcast bits. This is big T animal challenge. Yeah, you're right. I don't care. Fuck it.
This is big time. Who is Randy?
And now we're claimed.
So the big
yeah, we don't go to YouTube anyways.
Fantastic.
Animal, is that what you just said?
It's
course.
pretty fantastic.
Hey, you big-titted animal. Pour me a shot.
What the fuck did you just call me?
Big-titted animal.
Big-titted animal. Is that what you just said?
Yeah, what's wrong with that?
That's rude.
What? It's a compliment.
Big-titted animal? I'm not a fucking cow.
Oh my god. Not like that. No. Like a sexy bitch, you know?
Then say sexy bitch, not a fucking cow with giant teeth.
I didn't call you a fucking cow.
All right, that one's pretty innocuous. Is there better ones?
There's better ones, but we don't need to be searching. Like you said, this is another podcast thing.
Hey!
But what did he say?
The big-titted animal.
You big-titted animal?
I
It's
know,
always
but
the
I want to
same
hear him
thing.
say it.
All right, man.
Hey, you big-titted animal.
Okay.
That fucking reaction, dude.
They're just saying it to their girlfriends though. The ones that I want to see are in public with a stranger. Are there those? Do those exist?
Nope.
That is the one to do. If you're gonna do this bit for your mom's house, you gotta go out in public and harass somebody.
Do it.
That's the only way that it's gonna be hilarious for me.
You would get on the show right away.
You for sure get kicked in your nuts so hard that you would cough your balls out of your nose. There's no way that wouldn't immediately
walk
happen.
around Northgate Mall and find some bitch.
Let me just walk around and find women to demean. Dude, that great idea, Luke.
Do it to a dude.
Yeah,
do it to a fat man.
You know how fucking mean that is? Just go up to some fatty, call him a big-titted animal. Or are you just gonna go call some fucking fat dude a big fatty with a big fat fucking
quit being
tits?
fat, you fucking big-titted
Jesus,
animal.
Luke. Jesus Christ! You know how many fat fucks are listening to this podcast right now with tears in their eyes?
And I love you all. You fucking
I'm fat right
fatties.
now. What do you mean? My tits are perked up.
You say fat. You like
pressed
right
together
now, like you're not about
with
to
a
be
candy
tomorrow.
bar in between them. What'd you say?
You said I'm fat right now, like you're not about to be tomorrow.
Fuck you, Luke. You don't know. You don't fucking know, dude. What if I woke up, I had Goku body, like my shit was just some
I'd be fucking
all
hella
Dragon Ball
jealous.
Z'd out?
I'd be
That'd be
hella
sick, dude. What if I was just shredded? Would you be so mad at me, dude?
No, I wouldn't.
Constantly.
I'd be like, what's your method, bro? Let me follow you. Dude.
Be like, I fuck your girlfriend a lot.
I fuck your
That's all I do. That's all I do.
Dang, why aren't I ripped? Shit, man.
Oh shit! I call her a big-titted animal the whole time.
Oh fuck!
Have you tried this on your? Have you tried this on Liz?
That? I should do that, like in the middle, like mid pump and everything. Just like, oh yeah, you fucking big-titted animal.
Oh man, I wonder what my results would be. I feel like I haven't been with Chrissy long enough to call her a big-titted animal, but I'm gonna try it out. Why not?
Yeah, give it a spin, dude.
Give it a whirl.
Yeah, right now you need to push those barriers and limits as
I say
far
crazy shit to
as
her,
you
but
can.
I say some pretty crazy shit to her.
All right, I'm sure you
some
do.
wild shit.
I'm sure you do.
What are you implying though?
That you can't be tame.
Wait, can't be tame. Why?
Because you're just you.
Because it's me?
Yeah, you're just like naturally a bit
fucking crazy.
Or I wouldn't say a bit crazy, but like adultish with the things you say.
Say what you're saying, you fucking punk. Just say what you're saying. Stop dancing around it.
I'm
you
not.
sugarcoating
I
little bitch.
I don't know how to word it.
How am I?
You're a bit verbally aggressive.
I'm verbally aggressive?
You're verbally aggressive.
How am I verbally aggressive, Luke? What do you mean? Give me an example.
This whole podcast, please check out examples episode 1 through 161.
This is 162.
I know.
Wait, how am I verbally aggressive? If like how like yelling at people?
With the things you talk about, just so your material. How you
mean? Oh, you mean I should I should let her know what kind of fucking psychopath that I am?
Yes.
No, she does. She knows.
Okay.
I've told her. I basically tried to get her to like leave me right when this relationship started.
Oh, that's always
to
a
test
good
out the
idea.
waters.
Yeah,
like
just chase them away
hard as I could, and nope, didn't budge even a little bit. And I was like, yeah, I fucking like this one.
Get drunk and insult her or something?
No, I didn't do that. I don't do that unless people do that to me. I feel like I don't, but I have been wildly drunk around her. Didn't seem to bother her that much. I mean, fucking, I don't know, just say crazy shit, test out the waters on jokes that I shouldn't say that I know like don't match with their politics, and I'm just like, because I don't care. I just go right for
don't
fucking
match with their politics.
Well, because you know my humor doesn't.
Cody said the hard F word.
I did, yeah. She did. She ignored it. I was like, all right, tight, sick. I can get away with that now. No, like, I mean, just shit that I don't believe. Because I don't know. I hope everybody listening knows that all the fucking stupid jokes that I make has nothing to do with how I feel. The worst things in the world make me laugh.
Right.
And I'm always going to do that shit. So, like, I had to figure out if she's going to be able to deal with, like, that brand of humor all the time. Because I can't turn it off sometimes. Like, I'm just like that. constantly just making horrific statements that make just me laugh and no one, like, other people are getting uncomfortable, and that's what I find funny about it.
This is what I meant.
Is I'm making people upset with what I'm saying, and it doesn't even ever seem to make her upset, or she plays it off really well.
That's good.
Or laughs at it. And I'm like, okay, we can hang. We can chill. We can chill. Yeah, dude. I don't know. She listens now, so.
Well, that's good.
Yeah, she listened to the last one.
Hello, Chrissy.
What up, Chrissy? She'll probably be here hanging out. There's a fly on the wall here in a minute. Are we an hour yet? We're going to start doing an hour. And,
yeah, we're almost at an hour.
Until we start getting, I say, and we figure this out on the podcast because that's more time that we're eating up. Fuck you guys. I say that until we get some guests, we do like an hour of the free show, and then we go an hour Patreon. What do you say?
That's fine. That works.
I feel like that'll make it stay fresh, and we still got a whole list in front of us.
Yeah.
One more topic, and then we're going to the Patreon. Luke, you picked a topic. Throw a dart. You want a dart to throw at your thing?
Yeah. Do we want to go nerdy, or do we want to stay more real world?
Well, let's keep it real world. We'll go nerdy on the Patreon, and then
right,
Clint will get what he pays for.
So we got the Jake Paul fight and the Dana White controversy and shit like that.
I don't know much about this, so I'm gonna let you fucking go ahead.
All right, so Saturday, I myself in this show, listeners who have been listening every episode, have basically been following the events of the Paul brothers making their way into the fighting world, and I hate it. I hate it so much, and people were telling me to let it go. And the one person who told me to let it go the most, Mansfield, made a huge post about how much
when did he tell you to let it go?
Dude, a bunch of people in the comments were telling me to just let it go. That fighting is all about the personality now, and that's what sells tickets.
Mansfield
and
had
let
such
it go.
a great fucking, like, it was a paragraph.
It was amazing.
Paragraphs long, just tearing apart. Like, do you want to read that? We should just read Mansfield's thing.
Yeah. Bring it up. Because it perfectly touches on my feelings. I didn't watch the event. I watched the aftermath, the clip of Ben Askren eating the mat. Even though, in my opinion, it was a rigged fight.
Yeah.
That shit was not real by any means if you watch the clip.
You think that that it was a setup, that he took a dive?
Yeah, I do, for sure.
Hold on. Let's
All right,
read this whole thing, because I think it was, like, perfect the way that he broke it down.
Yeah, for sure. The Jake Paul Ben Askren fight was the worst boxing event ever. Hours of musical performances by no one I know, and the highlight being a super group of middle-aged rappers trying to act like they're still out there gang banging in the streets, when in reality they live in gated communities. Ric Flair reffing a staged slap fight between two dudes with Pete Davidson chattering on behind them while sitting on a forklift.
Was he really sitting on a forklift?
Evidently, I wasn't watching.
Okay, fair enough.
A drunk, coked to the tits Oscar De La Hoya on commentary. Fuck, I would have loved to have witnessed that. Coked up Oscar De La Hoya.
I watched the fight
commentary.
and listened to the shitty commentary. It was just horrible. They just let him say whatever they want. It was just fucking dumb. And
like
none of them knew
no
what they were
real
talking about.
commentary, just like a bunch of celebrities. Like, oh, whoa,
Pete
that's
Davidson
crazy.
in the back, like, damn, dude, I hope they kiss. I hope that's what happens next. And then fucking
Good Lord.
Snoop Dogg's like, yeah,
Cringe.
yeah, give me my $2 million. Yeah, make me my $2 million, Jake. Yeah, make me my $2 million, Jake.
right.
Just over and over again. It was fucking horrible. I don't know. It was so dumb.
The co-main event ending with the bullshit call by the ref and one of the fighters getting stretched out. Hold on, what? The co-main event ending with a bullshit call by the ref and one of the fighters getting stretched out from getting hit in the groin while the commentary team berates him. Jesus. Justin Bieber is still making music for high school girls, and I can't wrap my head around how and why he is still culturally relevant. For some reason, the production staff decided to have 5 or 6 dudes on commentary, including Snoop Dogg and Pete Davidson, who were smoking weed and blowing it in people's faces the entire time. Also, Snoop would not shut up and just keep yelling the same shit over and over and over again. Michael Buffer didn't pronounce Ben Askren's name right, followed by a minute of boxing. Askren getting dropped, the ref calling the fight early, and Paul acting like he was LeBron winning the NBA Finals for the very first time. This event proved that aliens would be justified in blowing up Earth with a laser to prevent us from traveling to other planets and spreading bullshit like this to the rest of the galaxy.
100% accurate. I just watched the clip of the full fight or whatever, and it was everything that he described in this.
Round 1, he hit him in the face. Askren went down and turned around and got right back up almost immediately. But the ref called the fight like it was a clean knockout. I don't understand.
It was insanity, and he waited forever to call it. It wasn't like he was wobbling on his feet and fucking... Obviously, he had his hands up. He was standing. He didn't do a count.
It was weird.
What was the fucking... How did he get knocked out? That's so fucking stupid. He didn't get slept.
There's tons of pictures of Askren, like, with his wife walking out of the ring, just all smiles and excited. And he kept calling it, like, a reality show. The fight was a reality show over and over again.
Yeah.
So, like, I don't know.
Not a real fight.
I think that was his way of, like, saying this shit ain't real.
That dude looked like shit, too. He looked fat as fuck.
Ben Askren, yeah. I'm pretty sure he's been released. I'm pretty sure he's released from the UFC. He's not fighting anymore for real.
Yeah, he's a retired fighter. He's like 38 or some shit.
Yeah, so, like, I don't know why.
He just let his body go to complete shit.
Yeah, I suppose.
I mean,
so.
I can't imagine going from UFC to fucking just, like, letting your body look like mine. Like, I understand if you've always looked like me and it just gets worse, but, like... How do you go from being to that level of fitness to just me? Like even he looked fatter than me.
Well, maybe you got to think about like all the hours and time he put into like keeping that form. Maybe he was like, "Fuck that!" Like if I don't have to get up at 5 a.m. and just run and work out until like 3, like that's fine with me.
Put jalapeno Frito cheese right into my veins. I'll shoot it up like a heroin addict. Just salt and sugar. Just just stick your fucking nose in it, doing lines of fucking MSG and fucking it's cocaine and heroin.
So like with Askren being defeated by Paul, Dana White obviously is mad as fuck because Jake Paul keeps calling out MMA fighters. He wants McGregor again still. He thinks it'll happen within the next 24 months. He wants basically all the UFC fighters who called him out after that fight with Askren. But Dana is putting his foot down. He's saying any fighter that's contracted with the UFC will not be fighting any of the Paul brothers no matter what. It's just not happening. He then freaked out a little bit and was like, why is this kid fighting MMA fighters in the boxing ring? Go fucking fight a boxer. Like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
Like he was visibly upset. Like this Paul kid has really gotten Dana White.
Why? Why is Dana getting upset with him? I don't understand. He's doing exhibition shit and the kid's trying to make some money on a hustle. Like, it sucks. It's funny to make fun of that it's all fucking rigged but like he still should be able to do it.
He's shit because he wants to take all of Dana's fighters, and he's also shitting on Dana at the same time.
He's getting in fucking Dana's head.
Yeah.
Well, good job. Jake's fucking doing what he needs to do. I mean, I don't know. Like, it's not a real fight. You shouldn't give a fuck about it, but, like, you also can't let him make you mad. Yeah. He's just a fucking ignorant-ass YouTuber trying to do the same fucking hype shit that
he's not a YouTuber anymore. He quit all that to be a full-time exhibitionist
That kid does look
boxer.
big as fuck. I don't know. He doesn't look like he's a little bitch.
In his head, he's a little bitch.
I mean, if I had to fight him, I'd lose. I guarantee you. I know nothing about fighting. Yeah. I know how to pick people up and dunk them on their head. I know how to, like, fucking hit people with weapons and fucking assault people in the grittiest, shittiest ways possible. Like, I don't fight... Like, of all the fights that I've been in, I don't fight fair, like, ever, because, fuck, like, what? I'm in a street fight. I'm not here to win. I'm not here to win respect. Like, is this Jackie Chan and Jet Li fighting as two grandmasters? No. I don't know how to fight. I'm going to fucking try to hurt you and leave. Like, that kid would kill me. I'm fucked. If I fight one person that knows anything about fighting, it's over for me.
All right, just get a few months of training, man. I'm sure you'll be on the same level.
Yeah, dude. Yeah, I'll be that shredded.
Wish y'all could have seen his face when he said, "Yeah, dude."
I don't know. I don't know enough about fighting to talk about this shit. I really don't know anything about it. Like, I don't give a fuck. I don't care. There was a point where I cared that I liked that shit, and then I just don't anymore. I don't give a fuck.
I'm with it.
I don't watch any sports, so it's just hard for me to have any opinions other than, like, yeah, I don't know.
Fighting's cool, but all other sports are boring.
Yeah, every single sport is fucking boring to me. Even fighting, I'm just like, yeah, I don't know. It seems exciting, but then I'm just like, there's just something about watching sports that sucks dick to me. Yeah. There's no part of it that's appealing. Like, just in keeping up with it and, like, records and, like, the technicality of it all and fucking all that. It's just, like, there's something that just bores the dick out of me the whole time. I just want to do anything but that.
But meanwhile, I'm reading
action
a
animes.
Japanese manga about soccer.
I used to read Haruka no Go about fucking the game of Go.
Oh yeah, dude, Go's a lot of fun.
Yeah, there's a whole fucking manga about it that I used to read in Shonen Jump Weekly.
Oh, I might fuck with that.
You've never seen it?
I've heard of it, but I never dove it.
I can't remember if it's any good or not. It might be ass. It might be total ass.
Go was a fun game. Go was a legit.
They made it look
game.
so fucking like they're like sliding the pieces up super quick, and there's
so
like
legit
swishing,
intense.
fucking like
it's like the Death Note potato chip scene, but like you know what I'm talking about. I'll take a chip and eat it.
Yeah,
with like orchestral like I don't even know the word for it. Orchestral music playing in the background.
You know what always bothered me about the second season is whenever he would eat the chocolate and he would just like slowly snap the chocolate. I was like, I fucking hate this kid. Yeah. I fucking hate him. I hate the lazy writing of the second season.
I didn't like how the chocolate snapped.
I hate the lazy writing where they just copied everything about the second season, but they made Light Yagami just like a fucking complete piece of... I don't know. I just hated everything about the way the Death Note ended. That second season should have never happened.
I still fucked with it all.
And the end of the first season shouldn't have ended how it ended. It seemed too abrupt.
I like
everything about that show.
There was a one-chapter sequel that was released like a year or two ago from the writer. It was awesome.
I always wanted to see more of the Shinigami world. Like, all the other Shinigami seem cool as fuck. And you only got to see the lamest the coolest one and then the lamest one. But I wanted to see who that Skull King guy was. I was like, this guy looks legit.
Yeah, man.
Like, they did some sick character design that they just never used, other than they just bullshitted in the Shinigami world. That's it. That's all they did. They bullshitted. That's all that you got. Give me more.
2 seconds, yeah.
Yeah, it's fucking horseshit. All right, that's an hour. We did an hour. That's a fucking hour. Listen to the Patreon. I love you, folks.
Thanks for joining us, guys.
This episode, as all episodes, is sponsored by the amazing, the talented, the incredible, the long dick wizard, Anthony motherfucking Tank Mansfield. If you want to check him out, go to @KneelToNoOne. That's KNEELTONOONE.com. Or at that handle on Instagram, and you can check out his amazing line of glassware. He sells $30 slaps, art-wise. Going up from there in price. DM him on Instagram. Fucking let him know what you want. He can set that shit up for you. And he also has a new line of glasses. He's got the Hop Thulu and slime green, and then he's got like it kind of looks like a soccer logo. It's like a fucking, but it's not. It's just some cool looking shit that he designed that kind of looks like something, a logo, but it isn't, but it is. It's his shit. It's fucking cool as fuck. It's a lion's head. It's got swords going through it. It's fucking awesome. The Kneel to No One 16-ounce fucking Hop Thulu slime green, and then the lion's head one. Go and check that shit out. Buy his new glassware. He's got a limited run of 70 of each, so get on that shit while you can and fucking go and support your boy. He's going to be doing 6 bomb boards again here soon with Eamon Hill and Justin 3000 Stewart and who else does that shit? Fucking Danny Gamble's going to be doing it with them, and I'm sure... Oh, yeah, Jamie Filer and some other fucking people. I don't know. I don't remember everybody. Sorry, bitches, but go and do that. It's like a live event. They do art. Fucking love you, Mansfield. And his new podcast, What You Into. Go and check that shit out. Fucking all the plugs. All the fucking plugs. Go and hit that shit up, Luke.
We are also sponsored by Scarlet Vape and Smoke Shop. They're with us.
Yeah, we didn't know. Sorry we didn't read your shit last week, but we didn't know if you were sticking around. I had no fucking idea. Pat hit us up. My bad if you didn't hear it on the last episode. Keep going, Luke. Sorry.
So Scarlet Vape and Smoke Shop, if you guys want the best, the greatest, the only glassware really that you need, you're going to want to go to Scarlet Vape and Smoke Shop. It's the best. The quality, you just can't beat it, especially for the price, and the price gets better. If you go to Scarlet Vape and Smoke Shop and let them know you're a bastard, you'll get 15. I think that's still the deal we're getting with them.
I thought it was
10. No, it was bumped up a few months ago.
They bumped it up to 15?
From 10 to 15.
I have not been paying attention to the ad reads for months.
You're a maniac. 15% off. Months. Let them know you're a bastard.
They sell Kratom.
Yeah, they sell Kratom if that's what you use. Some people use Kratom.
How do you do Kratom? You just put it on a spoon and boil it up and put it in a
Shut
syringe.
up. I have no idea what you
right
do with Kratom. Neck. But if you need Kratom or top of the line glassware, go to Scarlet Vape and Smoke Shop. They have 2 locations. They have one at 937 Momlin Street, Newport, Kentucky 41071, and another at 11424 Montgomery Road, Cincinnati, Ohio 45249. Go and give them some love. Let them know you heard about them.
Tight smoke shop, and we appreciate that you sponsor us still, even without Patrick.
Y'all are cute. Real fucking cute.
Speaking of Pat, go and check out Dark Mountain Cult. That's our former host and Luke's former friend. His his artwork. Fucking go and check it out. He's always doing cool designs for people's tattoos and like different logos for stuff. This really cool series of fucking like Pokemon horror shit where he's got like Pokemon that rip people to pieces. It's really good art. You can buy digital commissions off of them and fucking prints, and he'll draw your tattoo design, whatever you want. He's got it. He's fucking awesome. I love him. Dark Mountain Cult on Instagram. Go and check it out, or on Facebook. I don't know. Type that shit in and see what comes up. You'll find it. Now I am fighting the hiccups. We got to get the fuck off here. Go and get a tattoo from Atlas Tattoo Company. That's my girlfriend, Chris Youngrew. Or a tattoo from Haley Christine. Or a piercing from Jack Griffin or Devin Seehey. Fucking Atlas Tattoo. Shouting them out just because I love them. And fucking my girlfriend works there. Full disclosure. All right. Anything else? Do we got any shout outs? You got anything you want to talk about?
Nope. Peace. See
you
on the Patreon.
Deuces, motherfuckers. $5 to listen. $5 a month. You'll get everything. We love you. Goodbye.